Morning, everybody. Jason, PJ, Hollis Farm. It is a cool morning this morning. 28 is what my truck says. Woo! Gonna be chilly this morning. Kind of funny though. We gotta. If you go a lot like I do, and you watch the wind, it's 28 degrees, and I think the wind is supposed to be out of the south, east, and mostly east here in a little while. But I tell you one thing, you gotta watch. For the it'll be saying that, but for the first little while, I bet you it's gonna be drifting northwest. So you kind of gotta gamble a little bit, because when the sun starts coming up is when it usually will turn around and go the direction it's supposed to be going for the day. But anyway, trying to figure out where I'm gonna go, but I'm liable to go several days, weeks, or whatever, and never see Brian and them. We're just all kind of different directions a lot of times. But saw Brian yesterday. We've had our new beanies in for a little while, and I got one on. I got a green one on. Let's see, we got green, red, orange, black, and gray. I think they're gonna be all right. This thing here is a soft fleece. Oh man, I tell you what, they warm. And when you most of your hair's gone like mine is, and I just shaved my head last night, and boy, I can tell it. This thing's pretty warm. They comfortable. It's just soft. I used to never wear these things. I mean, for years I never wore nothing but a hat, but I had a head full of hair. Boy, it's amazing. You know right where that heat goes, straight out your toes and straight out the top of your head. So I just about wear one of these things every day now when it's cold. I got 2 or 3 different ones that I've been wearing before I got this. I've been wearing that one that Tim got me one made a year or 2 ago that's got our logo on one side and his logo on the other. I wear it a lot, and these are basically about the same thing. And I got some that's thinner if it warms up a little bit, or gonna cool down right at dark. Man, I get chilled when that heat starts leaving the top of my head. Alright, I gotta do some thinking and figure out where we're gonna go. I really don't want to get in a shooting house this morning. I really want to go put my saddle up on my .5 Lone Wolf custom gear stand. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may grab my saddle and get in the hang-on stand with it. I hadn't tried that yet. I wanted to see how, especially on a cold day where it's have a lot of clothes on, may want to have a little more platform to move around on. I think that'd be a pretty good combination. But I'm gonna do some thinking. I still got a few more minutes, and then decide what we're gonna do. Maybe I'll pick the right one. Alright, y'all, I'm locked and loaded. I bumped 2 or 3 deer on the way in there. I hate doing that, but none of them snorted, so I got a pine thicket over here and a pine thicket over here and a hardwood strip through here. It's kind of a little bowl of hardwood here. I'm hoping just to bugs chasing one doe. He ain't big. There's liable to be something big coming in behind this though. I was getting ready to get down, but we're going to have to stay here a minute now. Boy, they are burning her up. Can't even stay on them. Just let him grunt. I hope y'all could hear him grunting. Boy, they got wild there for a minute. I was just fixing to get down, but I'm going to stay a few minutes. Maybe there'll be a big cruise and then cut that track and come on in there. The other one was small. I think that was a 6-point. He was running the heck out of it though. I see another bug out there. That grunt call don't sound the best. This is another group right here, y'all. Another doe, another buck. Ended up getting wild there for a minute. I think it was 3 different bugs chasing 2 does. Heck, I don't know. I'm trying to film. I don't know how good the footage will be. I'm trying to film them and I'm trying to see if it's a big one, what it is, and then see if there's something behind them. I can see a long way in here, but you gotta, it's hard to get a shot. Unless they get pretty close when they running that hard. An old 6-point or whatever it was, he was just a grunt. I'm gonna stay just a few more minutes. I'm about ready to get out and go get something to eat. I don't think I showed y'all how I'm hunting this morning. I'm gonna pull this camera off the arm and show y'all. I got my saddle on and I'm using my lawnmower 0.5 for my platform and I like it. I got a lot more room than my other platform. Just feels safer, more comfortable. It's easier to film. And if I want to turn around and sit down a little while, all I gotta do is turn around and sit down. This is the first time I've done this. I'll be doing more of this like this. It packs good too. I forgot to tell y'all too about all I felt like I was lacking was my lone wolf sticks. And they came in last night or yesterday afternoon. I got the box in the back of the truck. We get them on here. I think we'll be set up. We're gonna have to go check on PJ and get something to eat. Alright y'all, so me and PJ had us a little breakfast. I'm actually working on a video right there on my iPad. I had some uploading issues, so I'm doing some stuff down here while I can. My sticks came in. The Quisto series double sticks. A little bit of assembly you got to do, so I'm fixing, and there's my eaters. I'm gonna work on this while I'm filming this video also. Alright, I'm gonna piddle with these for a minute while I transferring some footage. Ooh, look at, golly, that is light, y'all. They make a step that's just the regular step. I think they call them minis, got a step here, step there. I just done the, these are way better than them Muddy Pros. But I just like the idea of having two steps. Oh, these have got bolts. I got 4 steps. Golly, that is super light. Look at that piece. They got it figured out now. All right, it's got a strap with each one, and they use these bolts. And then it's got a Versa button right there, and that thing's already threaded. Oh, they use these bolts. I'll show y'all a picture. That's what digs in the tree. And I've seen them some videos how they look rock solid. So let me check on my video. Sometimes it takes a little. I'll tell y'all one thing: the better quality of camera I get, a lot of times longer it takes to transfer. I don't use a computer. I use my iPad, and it's about wore out. And I'm going to have to do something on that. Them things are kind of contoured. Can you see a little bit? That thing's gonna be right. We are finna lose more weight. I'm just gonna start that. I know that's where it goes. And then get my bolts. It's got these bolts and a nut. It's threaded right there. Alright, let me study on these directions real quick. I'm going to try to get 1 or 2 of them together because I don't figure we're going to use more than... I'm going to try to do it with 2. Alright, y'all, got 1 of them together. It's got these studs that you screw in there, and that's what goes to the tree, and it's got your button that your strap goes to. There's a lot of people not using these straps. They're using ham steel or buckleless. I don't know. I'm going to play with that about it. This thing don't weigh nothing. This is going to be right. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of them together where we'll have them ready when we need them. Alright y'all, so here's what's going on now. I got back here to the house. I had some stuff that I needed to do, and Cody came up here. Let me get out of this sun. Cody came up here and he decided he wanted to go hunting, so I wasn't too hard to persuade me not to do what I was going to do. So he don't go with me just a lot, but he wanted to go hang a stand and bow hunt again. What do? The other stuff can wait. So we finna hustle down here. We about to run late, but we got time. We got to hang 2 stands. We're gonna test the new sticks out. Yeah, we got to roll. Alright, y'all. We are finally locked and loaded. We tucked up in here in one of these sawtooths, kind of out in the wide open. We saw one buck while we was putting the first stick up. I was just hung the 2 stands, and here come a buck. We didn't have anything ready. He got about 10 yards. It would have been a perfect shot. We wasn't ready. We just a little bit late. But it's still early. They just walking.
Just need a little look right now. That's all we need. We gotta get a shot. Cody brought his grunt call. We might do a little call in here in a little bit when everything settles back down. We're about to get situated now. Smile. What you yawning for? It's pretty cool to be sitting in a tree that I planted when I was 7 years old with my 11-year-old son. Bowhunting, that's pretty cool, ain't it? It's been to get right, I think. I hope we need to get a shot. Got our wind smelled as he come in from behind us. They coming from the wrong way. They gonna smell us. They smelling us right now. Smelled us dead coming. Right when they get right there, they smell us every time, Cody. They need to come from the other way. They ain't cooperating. Not right now, because he done smelled us. Once they smell you, it ain't gonna do no good.
Alright, y'all, I run Cody home real quick on the Ranger and let him get warmed up. It cooled off there right at dark. His hands had done got cold. But anyway, had a real good hunt this morning, and man, we was about 15 minutes late, 20 minutes this afternoon. That buck come in there, God, he was a nice 6 point, maybe a 7, and I was halfway up the tree putting the sticks up, and Cody was standing on the ground, and that joker come in there about, oh man, it was 10 yards, maybe 15 the most, just perfect. Anyway, saw a bunch of deer, didn't get a shot off, but had a good day anyway. Had fun. Cody takes it good. He knows it's gonna be a challenge, but we're gonna get a shot off if he keeps going. Anyway, me and old PJ about to call it a night. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.